Hello, I'm Todd Cotta. This is Chris, and today we talk about the brand new release to California, the Smith and Wesson M&P 2.0 4.25 inch pistol, right here on Reviews It. Well, since the court cases have been moving through, we've seen some new guns come to California from Ruger, from SIG, from Springfield Armory,
Smith and Wesson,
Shield Plus. And just yesterday we received our very first Smith and Wesson M&P 2.0 9mm pistol. It's been around for a little while now. Yeah.
It just finally became California compliant.
I remember back in probably 2010 they came out with the first M&P pistols, and when I was at the sheriff's office we were issued the .45 caliber M&P pistols, and now they are on generation 2. And generation 2 has a lot of upgrades from the original M&P, which was really good. So why don't you tell me a little bit about this pistol and the features that it has?
Well, this pistol here costs about $769. It has an 18-degree
grip angle
compared to the Glock, which has a 22. The trigger is a 4-pound trigger pull compared to the 5.6 that we would normally see. The rifling is a 1.10 twist. The front sights are white dot only, and the rear sights are white dots. So
but these are the same ones that are on all the other pistols. There's a whole wide variety of different kinds of sights you can put on this gun.
We could take these off and put on tritium night sight glow ones.
Sure.
It weighs 24 ounces, and it's this one's a 4-inch barrel, and it actually comes with 4 different grips. You got large, small, medium, large, and large.
Yep. And so the other one is only about a 1/4 inch longer.
Yeah.
That's their duty size, you might say. And this would be their, I don't know, mid-size.
This is their compact one, which could be...
Don't they make it 3.5 in this one too?
I don't know if they do or not. I saw the 5-inch or the 4.25 and the 4-inch. This one could be considered compact, but also be considered full duty.
It's a full-size gun.
Like a Glock 19.
It's not a shield.
No, it's not.
No, it is not a shield.
It actually has a better trigger too than the original shields, because this here is a hinged trigger.
It's their enhanced trigger.
Yeah, the enhanced hinged trigger. So as you push this, it goes straight to a flat blade. And when it travels back due to pressure, unlike the bladed one that we're used to seeing in the other guns.
One of the things that this new trigger here is, it's a flatter, and it's not curved as much as the original one, which would pinch the bottom of my finger when I would press the trigger. And
you would have to use more of your pads to get it to go straight, and this one's already straight.
And one of the things they did with this is the trigger reset is much bigger, as I've been dry pressing this one, seeing how it works.
Yeah, it's a 1/4 inch travel for the reset, and it's nice and audible.
This one is 80% left and right handed.
Yes.
So you have controls on both sides for left and right handed. You have the manual safety, just like a 1911, on both sides. And you can switch the magazine release to either side, but it doesn't have like the Echelon has, where you can push it from either side.
Right. Or the XDs.
Or the XDs, right? XDM.
The XDM Elite,
Yeah, Elites. So this one here does have your magazine release on the left side of the gun for right-handed shooters, but you can take it out and reinsert it on the other side to make it a left-handed shooter's gun. So this one, I would say, there's 80 to 90% there for ambidextrous on both sides, but it doesn't have that. Just the magazine release is the only thing that keeps it from that. They do make an MOS version in other states, but they have not made it yet for California. So this is a standard sight gun. There's going to be a lot of complainers out there wondering why this isn't MOS. As far as I'm concerned, they should just make every gun now with that option.
Exactly.
Because it's a waste of time to not do it. And you got to mill it anyway, just mill it with it.
Yeah, I think the reason why they don't put it on there is because of the loaded chamber indicators.
Yes, but Springfield has them on there.
But there's not as big as
the Hellcats have it on there. And they're this little, and it's funny because the words that say loaded when up on top here, it goes across the top of the thing too. When you put an optic on there, it all goes away.
Yeah.
It's just a mess.
Yes.
It's truly a mess. But in the hand with the medium-sized grip on here, it feels really good. The gripping is not super aggressive.
No.
It's not super aggressive, but if you carry the same thing in a shield in your pocket, it gets very aggressive inside of a pocket.
Tear up your clothes and all that.
Yeah, I've been there, done that. I've got holes in every one of the pockets of my jeans, that's for sure. But when it comes to it's a little heavy to rack. A little bit heavier. It seems like the shield's even lighter than this.
Yeah, well, it's going to take about 500 rounds to break it in and get a little bit lighter.
True. Has the semi-serrations on the front and the full serrations on the back. I really do like the way they have the curved serrations. It just grips a whole lot better. Yeah, on these pistols and on the shields. It's just a great trademark that they have there, and I think it's a wonderful trademark to have it on the gun to grab your hands there. Competitors to this one, the M18.
The M18
in California.
California. It shoots pretty nice. I haven't got to shoot this one yet, but the M18 has a nice trigger pull and recoils very light.
I would have preferred this had a smaller safety lever here, because I can't get to my slide release with that there, because it's just right in the way.
Yeah, I've noticed that it kind of hinders it.
It's right in the way.
Hard to do.
They could have put the shield style on here.
Yeah, the little small ones.
The little small ones, and it would have been much more convenient, better for the shooter.
Yes.
Instead of having 1911 style big ball. I'll put a picture up what they look like right now, but the big long thing right here. Other than that, does have a light rail on it, and the grip feels wonderful. The only thing we got to do is go shoot this thing now.
That'd be great. I want to see how it shoots.
Okay, let's take a break. Let's head in the range. Let's get this thing shot.
We're ready to shoot the Smith and Wesson M&P 2.0 California version. Ready to go. Hot, ready to go. Safety. Clear.
All right, make it easy, make it safe.
Lock to the rear, empty.
There you go. What do you think?
I love the way the trigger is. Great reset. Hardly kicks. Great sight acquisition. And I think I hit my target.
After we get done with me shooting, we'll go up and inspect. You were number one. Let me see if I can, that's pretty darn good. Let's see what we can do when I start shooting.
All right.
I carried the 45 for years at the sheriff's office. I carry the M&P Shield 9 for many years, and now I have the Shield 45 2.0. Let's see how the brand new 4-inch M&P 9mm feels on the range. Little crunchy on the trigger in the very first shot. Trigger reset is great, and I'm very happy. Smooth shooter, not a lot of recoil bounce on this thing. And let's go take a look at this real quick. This is yours. Fantastic.
Thank you.
I kept mine pretty close in here too. I'm a little bit further out than you, so congratulations. Congratulations. But overall, smooth shooting gun, 7 yards. We kept it right in the middle there. And let's head back into the range right now, and let's wrap it up. Done with the range.
No, that was fun.
You had an observation right at the very beginning when we got in the range. What did you tell me about the magazines?
It's the way they have it angled up here is really hard to push the round in there to get start.
The first one?
The first one.
After that, how was it?
After the second, third one, it was easier to do, but I ended up using the speed loader to get it going because it was just so hard to push down on this because of the angle of the ramp.
These are brand new mags, and yes, I had the same problem with the shields. They're really high on the angle here on the follower. So that's one thing.
And the spring tension on it because they have this little blocking plate.
Yeah, they got the blocking plate for the 10 rounds in California right now, so it makes it a little tight.
Yeah,
a little bit tight, but that'll all work its way out once you get used to loading it and once you break in the spring.
Yes, exactly.
Right. So there you go. That's what I tell you.
I like it.
The trigger is really smooth past the brake and to the reset. A good reset on it, just real close. We shot it really well. I think I shot this better than the M18, but I'm so glad that Smith and Wesson came out and put something to market that actually is a great gun.
Yeah, blows their other triggers that they had before.
Oh, the enhanced trigger is something else.
It's just interesting because of how spongy this is when you have empty. How spongy that is.
Well, they all have takeout.
Yeah, but then
once you hit that wall,
when you hit that wall,
it's done.
Yeah,
it felt a little bit crunchy, just not super smooth. But I'm sure if you were to polish out the internals a little bit, it would take that little bit of a crunch out of there.
Yeah,
you know, when they mass make these things, right?
Yeah.
And I'm sure there'll be triggers coming up for the future of this thing. But yeah, there you go. If you're looking for a full-size gun, you know how I have an alternative to the Glock and the Springfield XDs. You have the brand new, released to California, 2.0 Smith and Wesson M&P 9mm in 4-inch and 4.25-inch. Hey guys, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. We are almost 18,000. We need to get to 20,000. Please, please, please subscribe. And thank you for coming along for the journey today. I hope you enjoyed our little review.
I enjoyed it, and I might end up purchasing one here pretty soon.
Thank you, Chris, and thank you for watching Reviews It.